Michael joins me live now from New York. Hello to you, Michael. So what prompted you to set up this fund?
Well, I think like everybody else, I was watching images on the news and online of what was going on all across Wales, all across the UK. But particularly South Wales was hard hit, which is where my family are, where I grew up, where a lot of my life still takes place. And then my a family member had to be evacuated from her home last Sunday morning. She just left with her two dogs in her pajamas in a boat, and had to leave all her possessions. She couldn't go back because of health risks around sewage. So she doesn't know whether any of her stuff will survive or not, when she'll be able to go back home. And it really hit home. So I thought, well, I want to do something to help, as many people do. So I looked at what fundraising pages there might be and how I might be able to contribute. And I discovered that there are a lot of fundraising things going on. There's a lot of effort going on, but a lot of it is for very specific groups or organizations or places and areas. And so I wanted to see if I could set up something that was for the whole of Wales, and where money could get to the places that are hardest hit. And so through the WCVA, the Wales Council for Voluntary Action, that I'm president of, they're in contact with all the local community groups and organizations across Wales. So they the money, and then it goes out to where it's most needed. So it's been incredible to see the response. People from all over the world have been contributing, and I've heard so many messages from people saying, oh, I've spent time in Wales, or I grew up in Wales, or I've got family in Wales, and people talking so warmly about the generosity and the kindness of people there that they experienced, and they want to help out now themselves. So it's been incredible, and people mainly giving sort of £10, £20 here and there, and saying, I'm sorry, it can't be more. But it's incredibly touching to see how willing people are to get involved.
Yeah, and your initial target was £10,000, wasn't it? You've more than trebled that so far, and that figure rising all of the time. What difference can that money make?
Well, I'm hearing from people saying things like, not only have they been evacuated from their homes, but their cars obviously have been taken away. There are people who still owe money on their cars and hoping that they'll get them written off so they can pay the finance, out of the way. People who had their entire home contents in storage at the time, and the storage places has just been wiped out. So people, a lot of people not insured as well. So the effects of what's happened are going to go on for a long, long time, way beyond when news is covering it or seeing it, in the papers. People are going to be dealing with the effects of this for a long, long time. So we need to make sure that people are looked after, that people who aren't able to live in their homes have temporary living and are able to go back, and to have money there to replace what they've lost. We need to make sure that community services are kept up. And there for people, and to help those people on the front lines who are trying to do something to help the recovery. So that's what all the money will go towards, is to make sure that the people who are being affected the most, and the ones who are trying to help them the most, get that support.